You're asking those thinker-type questions. I love it. And I always have a Oh! Well, you said money with no capitalization. That's totally... You have very little, but just by being at your home, Valdivian pays out its employees 5 money per day as a way of come by when you've saved up enough money and pull me, baby!
Well, hello again, darling. Absolutely fab to be in your lumescent company again. What's new with you? I hope all is gorgeous. Hello. So, since we last chatted, I was supposed to be organizing all my color palette. So, anyway, if you were thinking of going with the Smile Republic Berry Red eyeshadow today, I suppose I do. Which I forget enough things that it should be. But the moment a thought's gone, the space of... Well, that reminds me. I was actually going to ask if you could help me with that. I mean, from the color coordination on your amazing outfit alone, I'm messier than one gets trying to do the mascara in the back of a moving taxi. If you're offering, I'd absolutely love the help, sweetie. Lately, I've just found it really, really hard to focus on anything. You know, I realized after we spoke last time that I actually can't remember what we talked about. Like, I have little flickers of the conversation, like snapshots almost, but you were really interesting.
Barry falls silent, the weight of his confession clearly getting to him.
It's more than that, though. For example, if I watched a movie, do you know how much I'd remember by the time we hit the credits? Same thing, just snapshots. Maybe a line or two for a while, but it can be more important stuff than that, too. It could be the happiest day of my life. Feels like my brain robs from itself. Just takes away the things I experience and leaves an outline in its place. I can feel life crumbling away behind me like a particularly cheap liner pen. Thank you. It makes me guilty sometimes, like it's not exactly respectful to forget people's names the 5th time you've heard them, or get told something. Then again, my stupid brain's a steel trap for stuff that's totally... I once learned a whole bunch of meaningless facts about Herne Bay in Kent. I could have told you all that. Until I got bored. The only thing that ever really stays is the thing I talk people's ears off about all the time. Cosmetics, product, makeup, and skincare, all that glitz. I'm never not fascinated by the things we style ourselves with, and I guess that's what makes Barry Styles Barry Styles. It's what I can remember, so that's me. Pretty ironic, darling. The closest thing to my heart is only skin deep.
Barry gives you a warm smile.
That's a lovely way of looking at it. You have a beautiful perspective. Oh, yes! I can't remember a single thing, and it looks to me like you're able to... So, like, how? How can I at least pay attention to the things I want to pay attention to? How do you mean, hun? So you're saying our brains just work or don't? Just repeat it a lot. Just repeat it a lot. Try. Yeah, just...
Oh, hi. Welcome to the Tipsy Tumbler. What can I get for you? Delivery. Oh, You must be talking about the branded rocks glasses I asked Daisuke to get me. Oh, thanks so much. I'll take those right off your hands.
You hand Beverly her package, and she sets to work unpacking and cleaning the glasses right away.
I'm glad Daisuke managed to get these for me. How is that old dish slinger anyway? A chip? Oh, poor guy. That's the last thing he needs. But then again, maybe he'll finally relax a little now that he's forced to. Yeah, he's always been into his work, but he used to make time for his hobbies and friends. Did he tell you he writes poetry? Oh dear. He's fallen right back into his old workaholic pattern. Someone needs to remind him of who he used to be. Who he still is. He's a real passionate guy, you know. But passion can lead to pain. It's easier for him. Write him a poem. It'll really tickle his teapot. Hey, no problem. Come back to the Tumblr anytime. Was I the last one? Great job! Daisuke's gonna love that.
Oh, you. Hey. Looks like we're finally on the same page. What do you got? Let's see it. You're supposed to pay those. Then why haven't you thrown it out already? You feel accomplished looking at an old parking ticket? That was buried between the sofa cushions, so you didn't actually see it and feel accomplished until recently when you dug it out and put it on the coffee table? And did it get lost in the couch before or after you paid it? Good for you. I think your bar for feeling good about yourself is low. I don't need to be made to feel good about myself. I just do. Pretty okay with how I am. What do you mean? No one asked you to. Smelly garbage. I don't like that kind of talk. I'm seriously warning you now. Choose your words carefully.
These were the wrong words to choose.
Yes? Oh, you caught me at a time when I was, sitting here like a lump. A big cubey lump. You what? Oh, of course you did. He was probably just draped all over the floor, dripping emotions. He's an obvious one to ask if you're trying to accomplish something. Oh. And what did Gilbert and Tragedy have to say? Really? And, do you hate me now too? Pish, don't patronize me. You don't have the money. Ha! Now I know you're lying. He was very clear the last time we spoke that he wanted nothing to do with me after the, never mind. Please. He must have told you. I don't like to tell this story. I don't know that I ever have, really. Washi called it the pale betrayal. Gasp! It's only a nickname. I can't believe I just used that with you. I was the only one who ever called him that, never in public. If I ever did, he would purse his lips. It's unmistakable! But I did it anyway. I loved his lips. So you've noticed them too. I thought I recognized a fellow addict. Lips anonymous, eh? And as taken as I've always been by them, wasn't enough. There's a young hormone around here named Dirk. Perhaps you've brushed up against him at some point. He's hard to miss. In any event, he has this habit of taking off his clothes. He wanders around, nearly nude, unbothered by the by the temperature changes he engenders in others. Permanent press, darling. He used to do it so often that Washford and I took to using his clothes as part of our act. We would flip them and wring them and fold them whilst he was flipping and folding and wringing me. It was, my God, it was spectacular. I was spectacular. That, after years of doing this act with Washford, it began to grind on me. Washford can be very... And one being can only take so much from another before the pressure has to be released. The heat has to go somewhere. Well, we were in the middle of our act. We were using Dirk's red jeans and one of his chest-smushing polos, and Dirk was just lying there like he used to, dirty and shirtless, and I had this brilliant idea of including him in the performance. No, I did not, all right? We were in the middle of our performance. You think nature asks an opinion in the middle of creation? Dirk didn't have to do anything. I just struck up conversation. It was this sexy, witty, improvisatory repartee. He just kept saying the nicest things to me about our act and my costume and how much he liked the musculature of my shoulders. So I kept him talking and I refused to give him his clothes back. I just didn't give them back, that's all. I mean, I would have eventually, yes, but that was the genius bit. I just kept our act going. The last part of the choreography was always Washford passing the clothes to me and then me spinning them around and around, faster and faster, building up all this tremendous heat, this anticipation, this breathlessness, and then last second, whipping them all out into the audience and letting the audience catch them all hot and billowy. So I just kept talking to Dirk, and Washford was supposed to keep holding me, and the clothes while Dirk got more and more colourful, and I laughed, and the audience laughed and screamed, and it was, my God, it was poetry! Yes, the clothes stayed a little wet. They mildewed the tiniest bit. They made Washford sick. He said he had a cough, and afterwards he called it the pale betrayal. What a nonsense, dramatic exaggeration of the only good idea this act has seen in decades. Mildew is white, you see. Sometimes grey. Yes. I suppose so. I was barely flirting. I would hardly qualify it like that. Dirk was just being nice. Washford was always so damn sensitive. He's been this way since the day we met. It's infuriating. Precisely. Well, obviously it was a misunderstanding. Dirk is delicious, but what am I going to do with him? He probably can't even do a cartwheel. That ridiculous hair of his would flop in his eyes and ruin his balance. Washford is one of the best there's ever been. He's an artist. He's an idiot, but he's an artist. As in, we complement each other like a washer and a dryer? What a dull simile. I feel crafted out of construction paper and edible paste. I'm good at being what I am. That seems so simple. I can't imagine why I hadn't thought of that. It must be all this wine. Maybe. It's an interesting suggestion. I'm not saying I'm convinced. I'm still hurt, but also I'm over it, and I don't care. And I don't really miss my former friend. I mean, I do miss him. Desperately. But I'm not that easy. I mean, I don't want to be. I would so much rather be suave. Genuinely suave. I've always wanted to be more mysterious than I am. You sound like Washford. How do you know he even wants to be with me again? Oh no. Nothing. just haven't cried in years. Call his name for me. Call his name! Again.
Your calls are met with silence. No Washford.
And he does not arrive. It might be over. Cherub, I have some drying out to do. Please leave me.
It doesn't seem quite right. What you imagined you were aiming the date theaters at turned out to be...
Me, Lucinda Lavish, the best character in the whole goddamn game. Damn straight. Watch this. I can just do that. Make you more charming. You know it. But you'll have to earn it. Honestly, though, it's just because I adore that fantastic red shirt you're wearing. Because I made it. You bought the very expensive DLC. And I'm your reward. Your sacrifice to the endless money pit that is this game is not going unnoticed. And you will be amply rewarded.
Lucinda mashes together her ample bosom.
Amply. You want to give my bazoomies a scream? Which one? Left or right bazoomy?
You give both her bazoomies a squeeze. They feel tender and firm. Exactly what you had hoped.
Greedy! There's almost nothing to save for later. Thank you for giving me your attention. But a lavish lady has to always leave her little lover wanting. I'll see you around, lover. And who knows? You might just get lucky.
You're surprised to see Mikey busy with a phone call. He's turned away from you, talking into a cell phone. You can hear the warmth in his voice as he speaks.
Yeah? Oh. Oh, Michaela, that's great. I'm so happy to hear that. Uh-huh. Oh, now, Mickey, that doesn't mean I love her more. Yeah, Daddy's working. I'll be back soon for you. Love you too. Bye.
Mikey spends a small moment looking at the phone, then notices your presence. His demeanor changes to his usual self.
Oh, what would you like to do? Ooh, would you like to exchange money for brundles? Let's get you over to the Brundle Exchange.
Mikey turns around for a moment.
Oi, hello, I'm the Brundle Merchant. Would you like to exchange cash for bundles? My mother always taught, you have, would you like to exchange cash for bundles? My mother always saw you have, would you like to exchange cash for bundle? How much? It's 10 money for 6 bundles. Bloody hell!
Mikey walks out of sight, talking rather loudly to himself.
Clomp, clomp, clomp. Oi!
How many of them do you want?
60!
Dairy me! We'll be out soon, I fear. It's been a tough winter.
Well, what are we to do?
Can they not give us a day? Some time at least? Some time will get us through this winter's discontent.
My love, if I have to steal for them, I shall.
Your thieving ways. Don't do it, Reginald!
I must!
Reginald!
Crash! Clump, clump, clump.
No! It's the... Hide your brambles! Hide them all!
I just need 60, that's all!
Stop! By order of the Sheriff Tabitha, you are...
It'll have to do.
He's taken precisely 60 brambles from the night's past!
Let that be a lesson to Tabitha and Orion Rule.
I know he's inciting us to riot based on our repressive ruling class.
I love rioting.
Yeah! Now to make my escape. Clomp, clomp, clomp.
He returns, handing you a sack of bundles with a completely casual expression, like nothing just happened at all.
There you are! 60 bundles! Oi, hello! I'm the bundle merchant! Would you like to exchange cash for bundles? Alright.
What would you like to do? I'll take those brundles. Fool me, baby! 1, 2, 3. You got the common boots of true presence. With this, all of your spec stats have increased by 0.01. It may not have been what you hoped, but no set of legendary armor would be complete without boots. It's a great start. With that attitude, you'll get it on your next pull. I can feel it. Plus, once you get 100 of them, you can fuse them into epic gauntlets of stardom. Pull it, baby! What would you like to do? I'll take those brundles. Fool me! You've got the epic gauntlets of stardom! Damn straight it is. Now these are of a much rarer quality than the stupid boots. Your specs points have all increased by 1. Feel the energy. Feel the time you would normally spend talking with dateable objects. See you for the next one, pulling pack. What would you like to do? I'll take those brundles. You got the cut. With this, if you collect 100 common boots of true presence, you can... I just like to be there for the process. What would you like to do? I'll take those brundles. You've got the epic gauntlets of stardom. Damn straight it is. I'm sure that extra 1 specs point. Keep working at it. Once you have 100, good luck. What would you like to do?
Mikey fidgets with his sack of loot, not quite meeting your gaze.
Oh, I apologize for having them on the call while on duty. That is unprofessional. Huh. Well, I guess I could file this under unspecified break time. What do you want to know? When we're together, we get into all kinds of trouble. Finger painting, bird watching, oh, and talking about what kinds of concepts they want to be when they grow up. I like to think I am. Anything else? I have 3 kids, Michaela, Marco, and Mickey. They are! Anything else? Yeah, well, there's some science stuff and thing theory I'm not up to date on, but just like how each of us represents one thing in existence, kids in the object world become new things that haven't been invented or discovered yet. selfie sticks. Anything else? Oh. Anything? Okay, enough of all this. I gotta get back to work. What would you like to do? I'll take those Oh, you got stuck with this. If you collect 100 common boots of true presence, good luck pulling. What would you like to do? I'll take those You've got the epic gauntlets of stardom! Damn straight it is. I'm keep work. Good luck. What would you like to do? Oh, sorry. I don't want you getting addicted to my. Come back tomorrow.
I can't believe you're back after the last time. That little negative voice in the back of my head was really sure you'd never come back after that whole weights thing we did. But I wrestled it into submission with the power of positive thinking. I didn't spend the entire night sweating and crying. Huh? Why? I told you I didn't spend all night feeling sad and scared. That's a thing that very definitely didn't happen.
For the first time since you've met Shelley, you're interrupted by the presence of another.
Ah, you have visitor, Shelley. I will return another time. Right! Yeah. Well then, I will keep it short, Shelley. Your constant anxiety is creating atmosphere of tension in the house. Everyone is afraid to hurt your feelings. So I have come to have talk with you. You're not here to hang out with me? This is business school. Oh.
Shelley's eyes fill with tears. Where you would expect her to have an outsized reaction, she only looks down at the ground. This looks like real hurt.
Perhaps. I apologize, Shelley. It was not my intention to hurt you. We care about your feelings, Shelley, really. But we have tried dancing around it for long enough. What can I tell you but to relax? You must trust in your muscles. They are considerable.
Shelley sniffles, finally speaking.
Easy for you to say. Nobody put you together wrong. You can just trust you're gonna do your job every day.
Tears stream down Shelley's cheeks. Dasha gives Shelley a sweet if awkward pat on the shoulder.
I am sorry, Shelley. Please, try just to relax a bit, eh? We're all on your side, even if you do not feel it every moment. I will let the two of you speak.
Shelley sniffles again.
Yeah. I'm mounted wrong. No studs, no anchors. Right into the drywall. Why do you think I'm so strong? I've had to hold on like crazy for years and years. Dasha and Abel and all the rest of those guys. They don't know what it's like. They can just rely on their own muscles to get the job done, knowing nothing's wrong. Me? I just gotta know one of these days, I'm gonna fall. Someone's gonna put too much weight on me and I'm gonna rip right out of the wall. Whoever I'm holding up's gonna break. And I'm gonna know it was all my fault. That's nice of you to say. But it's a shelf's responsibility to care for whoever she's holding up. I tried asking around the house years ago if anybody could fix me. Nobody but Tony was even willing to try. And I am not letting that guy near me. You're the only person I trust to even try. Oh, I see. Guess it was... That's fine. Guess that's enough negativity for now. Just gotta... be positive.
It's clear Shelley's heart is not in her affirmations.
What, like, just be scared and not so loud about it? I guess that could work. I'm gonna go...
Shelley walks off away from you without looking back. You've...
Good. You didn't try to get her fired.
We're still tying it all together.
It's a bit ramshackle.
Holidays are Holly things after all.
But we're doing our best. Rebby, please don't pee in the lemonade.
You're not my ducking mom!
Believe it or not, everyone shut up!
Yes, Daddy.
Shut up and hide!
Everyone scrambles to different corners of the room, doing their best to hide before Holly arrives.
Guys, I'm home! That's such a weird shift. It's like no one was home, which is crazy. So we're all pretty much always home all the time, right? Like even Betty was missing. That's weird, right? Oh, hey, boss. Sorry, I've been a bit AWOL. Strict R&R. Not my choice, mind you. Where is everyone?
Holly looks around, puzzled, before cupping her hands to her mouth and shouting in every direction.
Florence? Betty? Kopi? That's what I thought, but turns out it's just a regular old, non-important day. Well, that's what my calendar said. Well, unless it lied. But then what's going on?
Your assembled guests, Holly's friends, jump out of their respective hiding places, all shouting in unison.
Happy Holiday! I brought decorations!
I paid for them.
The new ones. And I kept them hidden from you. I brought the pillows.
I brought the heat.
I've got the copy.
For once, Holly is rendered speechless.
Guys, this is so sweet. Oh, golly gosh. I think I might cry. You can't just make up holidays like this. Oh, and what could be more wonderful? Happy Holiday.
Happy Holiday!
But I have a confession. I just picked up another shift.
Oh.
What? But, I think I'm gonna cancel it. So do I. They'll be fine. And Holiday seems like a much, much better gig. Plus, the coworkers seem pretty neat. I mean, I'm quite fond of them. I guess we best get started. Let's jingle those bells, baby!
Well, hell, if it isn't the VIP attendee, the satellite acolyte, my shining light that excites me all night, waiting to reconvene with my obscene flat screen, make you scream, my dream. Bazinga. Well, I'm just so elated to have my remote reactivated. Are your eyeballs properly lubricated? Because they're about to be totally captivated. That's the enthusiasm I love to hear. Time to attack this kickback and slam this jam into high gear. Ready to unplug from the slog and clear the mental fog with 5,000 channels of premium content in analog? Loading programming, maximizing game shows, U1, streamlining target demos, buy it now. Football pros and red carpet clothes blasting at you like an industrial fire hose. Speaking of football, wanna watch the game? I can show you a tight end that'll drive you insane. Anything else? Gorgeous! I've got more content than years you've been alive. But why watch a rerun when you can watch something live? Isn't live television incredibly stirring? Knowing you're witnessing something as it's occurring? White knuckle turns at the Grand Prix! Hysterical late-night comedy! New never fails to amaze me. The crack of the baseball bat! Post-pounding combat! Let's see if Vtuber offers something like that. What? Well, that's just fine. I don't mind. I still got 5,000 channels for us to watch till we go blind. Ha ha! No. You don't mean that. It's just a trend. And like all trends, it's gonna end, my friend. What you really need is what I'm showing. So stare into my tube until you... For to truly appreciate my endless entertainment sprawl, we gotta sit down and watch it all. Wall-to-wall football. Every screwball pratfall. We're in it for the long haul. It'll be excellent. For real? That's how you feel? Well, I'm not gonna waste my energy with some Valdiviflix junkie who doesn't value me. You're the absolute worst! A pain, an irritation, the human equivalent of a public access station. Sorry to be harsh, and I don't want to provoke, but we'd both be way better off if you just lose the remote.
No soup for you!
I think you just got canceled.
A well-dressed figure saunters into the room, tossing his locks over one shoulder as he shoots you a look that makes you shiver. There's an aura of danger about him, as if he delights in the misfortune of others, and is eager.
Well, well, well. I can't believe it. You really did it. You got dumped, kid. Majorly rejected and just tossed to the side. You're so welcome.
He places a hand on his hip, giving you a knowing...
I'm a hot topic. Surprised you haven't heard about me already. I'm Regina Rejection, but you can call me Reggie. Me, I like to come in every time you get a hate ending and take in the sights. It's kind of what I do, being rejection after all. If I have something to say, which is every goddamn time, baby. Oh, don't worry. I'm always just one rejection away. Listen, bitch. I'm giving you special access to me here on this app I'm putting on your phone. Have a chat.
Reggie takes your phone, typing something into it. He turns your phone back around to show you a funny little icon that looks like a broken heart.
Yeah, damn good games. It's got all the dopest shit.
He hands your phone back to you, shooting you a sleazy wink.
I'll be there dreaming of your next rejection.
Oh, hello again. I trust your meeting with the mayor went well? Wonderful. Anything else I can help you with while you're here? What? You want to know about me? Oh, no. No. You just spoke with the mayor. A little old fuddy-duddy like me can't hold a candle to someone like her. I just handle the paperwork, that's all. Pay me no mind. Anything else I can help you with while you're here? She's just incredible, isn't she? So tall and commanding. What I wouldn't give to be able to deal with people the way that she does. Some people think the mayor's cold-hearted, but I'll tell you what, there isn't a sweeter structure this side of the HOA. Isn't she, though?
Florence puts her hands to her cheeks and sighs wistfully, her lashes fluttering.
That vaulted figure, her impeccable fashion sense. She really has it all, doesn't she? It's no wonder she's the mayor. She has my vote any day. Anything else I can help you with while you're here? Oh, goodness. Did I forget to clean? But I'm happy to hear she's noticed something different about me, at least. That means it's working. I've been sampling some new things the past few weeks. It's a special new line of bottled air from Airway. Yes! Act activated air to improve the mind and body. And it has the most interesting business model. Now, normally you just buy a product from the store and that's it, right? Well, with activated air from Airway, you can buy your own kit and sell them to other people. And then those people can start selling their own little kits. We call it a resale triangle. Isn't that fun? A pyramid scheme? Oh no! No! It's an opportunity to become a small business. At least that's what the very persuasive literature that comes with each package says. You don't need to worry about me, dearie. I'm a grown floorboard. I think I'd know a pyramid scheme when I see one. Besides, this is a resale triangle. Very different. By the way, I don't suppose you could see your way to dropping a few more coins on me, could you? All these bottles are... Anything else I can help you with while you're here? Oh, bye-bye.
What else do you need? A pyramid scheme? Well, that explains it. What are they selling? Oh, no. I've heard of Airway. Despicable company. The telephone pole told me just the other day that their products have infected the whole neighborhood just a few houses over. Well, if they think they're going to squeeze another red cent out of my Florence, they've got another thing coming. Florence never leaves the premises, which means the salesperson is coming from inside the house. Do you have any idea who might be peddling that snake oil? Stella, shingles above. What's this house coming to? Well, it seems you've done your homework. You're quite the little bloodhound. Tell you what, why don't you and I pay Stella a visit together? We'll get this issue resolved.
Celia's grand presence announces her before she even speaks to you.
Good, you're here. Let's get this done. Stella!
Oh, hello, Miss Mayor. I know you're a busy ceiling, but you're also... Let me check my notes. Smart. What would you say if I told you that you could be the first ceiling ever to get in on the ground floor of an exciting new startup?
Airway isn't a small startup, Stella. It's a big problem.
Oh, you're familiar with our brand. I'm so terrible at the speech, so it's good to know you're already on board.
Not quite. Stella, I'm concerned that you're being scammed, my dear.
I am.
You are being scammed? And you know that?
I know that it's easy for this to be seen as a scam, but it's not. It's an opportunity. And it's the only opportunity I have.
Stella.
Please, Celia, just let me try.
I'm afraid I agree. I understand this is important to you, but it's my responsibility to look after the whole, and Airway is a risk to that. I'm officially banning all sales of Airway products within this household.
You intervened. You ruined what I had going, didn't you? I never should have relied on anyone else. Should have gone it alone, maybe. I suppose I'll never know. I'd like you both to leave.
Stella.
Leave!
Sorry. Been wanting to say that for like a while now. Not too shabby. You know, I'm not one for friendship much, but I think it's time we scooch up our relationship a half notch so I can throw you a bone in the form of specs points. We compadres now, you hear? Oh, I can't wait. But look, I really do see potential in you. Maybe this time I can teach you my ways. Of course, the ways of sweet, sweet rejection. Getting things to hate you, be repulsed by you. The feeling of knowing that no one can hurt you as if you're alone at the end of the night. You'll come around. It's so much fun to tell everyone the truth all the time. And hey, Getting a hate ending with these chumps around here is real easy if you ask me. Plus, you get the same amount of points. Wrong? Don't get me started on whether it matters how you treat inanimate objects. These objects here are meant to serve you. And taking their specs points is the best way they can do that for you. Keep hating!
Rainy is still dancing to music no one but she can hear.
Are you here to join me? What do you mean?
You pull Celia's note out and begin to read from it.
Yes, so? We had parties all the time around here. Sounds about right. Yeah, just like the good old days. Well, that happens all the time at parties. So what? That's enough. I said that's enough. Whatever. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. I got moved into the attic to rot. And over the years, I started hearing music again, but it wasn't mine. I heard from the others. They brought, then later it was a CD player. Then something about streaming? I didn't want to know anymore, but whatever. I don't care if Celia said all that. So what if I fell over? I'm still me. Everything is just fine. Damn right there ain't. If you all got such a big problem with me playing my jazz records as loud as I want, you can go chase yourself. I'm gonna play my tunes as loud as I want. And I'm gonna dig out all the old classics, too. Keys ain't the only one who can do classical music. You'll see. You'll all see. I'm gonna go get those records right now.
She leaves without a second look, humming to herself.
Go! Rod! Stop!
Rod is in the middle of a very loud, very off-key song.
You know you want me, baby. This is torture. Pure torture. You just can't have me, baby, because you belong to someone else.
Thanks. I made it up myself. Something about having this piano nearby that just gets my creative juices flowing.
Could they not flow, though? Like, what's the opposite of flow? Whatever it is, can that be what the juices do?
You just jealous.
You trying to crack Gwendolyn with that singing?
What are we talking about?
Rod singing.
Oh, it wasn't that great.
You know you're lying.
I'm not cutie, but I'll let you think that.
And with that, Gwendolyn takes her leave.
Y'all just haters.
That's code for you can't sing.
One of those talents could be songwriting.
Did you make up the lyrics you were singing?
Yeah, it was a Rod original.
Then that's a no for me, dog.
I've never seen you try to write a song.
That's because I know my lane. Know thyself and all that stuff.
No matter what anyone says, I'ma sing.
Oh my God.
So plug your ears, because I've got a song in my heart, damn it.
And now I've got a pain in my side. You should get out of here before he starts belting a new song.
I've got music.
Click! Rod! Save yourself!
Hey, I'd rather you didn't, actually. Sorry if that seemed rude. I'm just... Do you mind coming back some... I'd rather be alone right now. Oh, thanks for understanding.
Bathsheba is deep into a novel of some sort when you see her. It must be salacious because she's gasping and fanning herself.
Enough of the will they, won't they? Get you some fangirl. Oh, just kiss her. Come on.
Bathsheba starts, throwing the book your way with a shriek. You take a closer look at the book. A ceiling fan and a pedestal fan, each with varying amounts of cleavage, stand chest to chest in a pose that lets you know right away this is a steamy romance novel.
It is fun, yeah. You can hold on to it if you want.
Bathsheba places a hand on her chest, batting her eyelashes at you.
So, we gonna get to making me some friends? Yay! Okay, I'm not into walking, so let's just stick around here, huh?
She looks around the room, her gaze settling on the toilet.
Oh, how about Jean-Loup?
As you turn your date-viated gaze on the toilet, it springs to life.
You interrupt, little crapper's piece. What could you want, you hunk like sick geese? You're...
That's enough of that.
Bathsheba steers you away before the rapping toilet can complete his verse.
Maybe someone a little more beautiful and delicate. You know, someone who can keep up with me.
Bathsheba looks around the room, her gaze finally settling on someone standing by the counter.
Oh, Barry!
Bathsheba waves at Barry, who gives her a surprised but enthusiastic little wave back. She greets him with an air kiss to each cheek, which he returns with the same sort of energy.
Oh, what's this now? Is it my birthday and no one told me? The fabulous Bathsheba come to consort with my humble self?
Oh, come on, Barry. I see you all the time.
Yes, but do you speak to me, darling?
Aren't we, like, beyond words?
I wouldn't go that far.
No way.
Every day.
Barry, sweetie, baby. It's just that I'm, like, so fabulous, it's hard. Listen. Barry, honey. There's no reason you and I shouldn't be close. I mean, we're both beautiful, and we love things that make you beautiful. Instant besties, right?
Well, it would be nice to have someone to talk to about my latest obsessions. Oh, today it's snail mucin. You wouldn't believe the limitless beauty application snail mucin has.
Snail mucin. Is that what it sounds like? Oh, fine.
Are you going to allow me to explain?
She looks at you, desperation in her gaze.
Thank you. As I was saying, snail mucin is a truly wondrous product. It's truly miraculous when it comes to dry skin. Here, why don't you try just this little bit? The snail mucin essence will make you a true believer.
He holds a small jar out to you, dipping a small applicator into it and lifting it up, letting the product slowly drip back down into the jar. It's not the most appealing sight.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Bathsheba flees.
Don't suppose you'd like to try the essence? Well, at least someone around here is open-minded.
Well met, combatant. Did you choose your weapon? Well, we will fight. What is your weapon? A deceptively simple and versatile weapon. What will you do, huh? Scoop out my eyes? Bury a flaming chunk of peat moss in a hollow of my throat? Yes, excellent. What a shame for you. I know the perfect counter move. Why, a bear hug, of course! I pull you in tightly and completely defeat the advantage of your weapon!
Christoph scoops you into his arms, crushing you against his prominent pecs.
That I am. It's part of your training. A warrior must always be ready for physical intimacy.
He holds you closer, lifting you just a bit so that your nose settles into the crook of his neck. This is not the sort of violence you were expecting prior.
I know. I smell of sweat. I smell of victory. I smell of... It is my natural scent. It has lulled many an enemy into a swoon. And thereafter, I of course destroy them! It would honor me, and make me less likely to kill you out of boredom if you would focus! Excellent. Now, you are swooning. Both of my eyes are intact in my head. I have you in a brutal yet pleasurable full-body embrace. Choose your next move boldly. I believe it is time we come squarely face-to-face plate with the fact you are bad at violence. I must tell you, I find you inspirational. Truly, you recognize you are bad at something. Of course, it would be hard not to recognize it with the level of your badness being so high and the level of your skill being... And yet you persist. You find joy. Your attitude is a shining example of how to attack life with vigor and fortitude and a smile on your face. If we had more of your kind of vim at the battle with Friar Bjartur, we would have beaten him even more soundly. The tale of Friar Bjartur. It is a saga for the ages. My people began in a warehouse outside of Hell, Norway. A proud place, a noble place. We had many of those great big garage doors, and shelves that one would need a mechanical lifting machine to reach. We were on every solstice and every equinox. We would all gather to worship our gods of violence, of sweat, and of the air. The god Njord, the god of wind, was our first and most important deity. Wind, the exhaled breath of exertion. Air, that rushes past your hands and feet and face as you fly on my skis into your open future. Wind, breath, the original life force. Huh? Yes, that's it. Okay, I really don't care. May I go on? One day, we were ambushed. In a corner of the warehouse, the foreman placed a single box, the harbinger of many to come. Each one, a knell of doom. It was a friar, but one who had turned away from the road to the heavenly kitchen. His name was Bjartur, from the faraway land of... Well, not that far away. He was from the Netherlands, but still, if you have to travel there by boat, it feels like a hero's journey. It soon became clear that Bjartur was a heretic. He worshipped oil, a sticky, oozy substance that we had before used only to grease our gears. This we did for play and for lovemaking, but never for food. He would not let the grease on fried potatoes, fish, Brussels sprouts, chicken thighs. On one occasion, I saw him fry a candy bar in an ecstatic trance, just to prove that he could do it. And he did no violence. Like ever, he was. And the word sticks in my pulley cables. A pacifist. Exactly. He sat there, oozing his precious goo. Oh, be assured, the sheen on his brow was never from good holy sweat. Every day there were more of them. More converts to his sick ritual. More boxes stacked in the corner. Finally, we knew that he had to be stopped. It was no longer enough to watch him building his viscous army. Our love of righteous violence was about to be sated. Not for anything fried, I trust. We attacked! Under cover of night, the single security fluorescent flickering over the emergency exit sign, we crossed the open floor of the warehouse. In an homage to irony, the only reason Bjarter and his disgusting devotees did not hear us was because we were so... well, that and the weak-gutted singing coming from his feast day celebrations. He had fried some god-forsaken combination of food and personal hygiene products, and his bacchic splendor was leaking all over the concrete. We snuck up on him. We surrounded him. And on my signal, a single gentle flick of my flywheel, the music of conquest began. That violence triumphed over apathy. Holy sweat over the unholy slick. Driving wind over the trance of stagnation. So, now you have heard a saga. One of the greatest victories of my lifetime. How are you feeling? Are you inspired? Enraptured? Transported? Let us use the surge of emotion that must surely be pulsing through your atrophied veins. Excellent! Let us begin. The first and most important thing for doing violence, for you, I would call it exercise. You have made great strides in declaring yourself willing to learn. I will be magnanimous and meet you halfway. The first thing we must find in exercising is the why. Let us find your why. Tell me, what is your most powerful reason? Oh, perfect! There is no better way. We shall jump right to it then. Gird your loins. I love to hear that sweet sound of girding. For your first adventure, you will begin with a 20-minute walk. Big steps. Swing from the shoulders. This is the walk of a victorious conqueror, not a mouse in cloud sneakers. Remember to breathe from your belly and feel the energy of the earth and the sky moving through your body and electrifying you. You can do it. Don't forget to come back and tell me how it went.
Timothy is just putting the finishing touches on...
There you are. Just on time, I must say. I'm absolutely chuffed to see how timely you've been. You're right on schedule. Would you care to join me? Capital. Have a seat, darling. Now, when last we spoke, we discussed the importance of what? Precisely. Nothing better. Nothing more important. The biggest lesson here is that time, above all else, is the first thing you must consider when it comes to love. But there are, of course, other things to consider. Having a schedule for your date is imperative to ensure you are using every moment with your lover correctly. Oh, I am, aren't I? There is nothing more arousing than an orderly, efficiently planned date. Picture this, if you will. You and your date arrive at your dinner reservation exactly on time. Your date says to you, "Darling, what's on the agenda?" You say to them, "We have approximately 10 minutes to review the menu and engage in small talk." They can only moan in needful appreciation for your immaculate scheduling. Oh. Perhaps we have more in common than I realize. At any rate, scheduling your entire date down to the minute is not only efficient, but an excellent bonding experience for any couple. So let us practice now. You have asked me on a date, and we have both arrived on time. As we are seated for dinner, I look deeply into your eyes and ask you about tonight's agenda. You say? Meow. I have never been so attracted to another. Excellent. Truly excellent. Surprise! Our date has gone swimmingly, and I have invited you to another activity. But your schedule has not accounted for this unexpected excursion. Horror of horrors! What do you do? No! We cannot. I suppose our time for this conversation. Before I bid you leave me, last time today we learn the value of precisely scheduling. I would so love to talk to you at length about crafting a proper schedule, but I'm afraid my time runs short. If you wish to continue our talks, return to me at 9 p.m. Farewell.
Oh, you lifting now?
Yo, chill.
I'm just kidding. You're pumping iron. We love to see it.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited that you're both here.
Hey, Fantina.
Rod waves at Fantina, but Kurt just gives her a tight-lipped smile.
Ah! You remembered my name.
How could we forget?
You think I'm memorable? See, I knew you liked me. Though I sure hope so. I just enjoy them so much. Did you know that Kurt has this amazing wave dance move? It only happens when I brush up against him.
Please don't.
Oh, are you too good to dance now?
Why don't you dance, Rod?
Anyway, I really like it when you do it, Kurt. Oh, you wouldn't believe how good they are. You can do it, Kurt.
Nah, I'm good.
You can't do it, can you?
Kurt can do anything.
That's right. I can do anything. I'm just feeling a bit,
See? Someone else would love to see you do it.
Is popcorn allowed in this room? Because this is gonna be entertaining.
I need your backup on this one, Rod.
Man, don't worry. I'll be back here. Laughing.
You got this, Kurt! Of course I do. What's not to believe in? I know greatness when I see it.
You think I'm great?
Bro, you so dense. That's all she been saying.
You want to see me bust out the move? I'll bust out the move.
Oh my gosh.
But under one condition.
What's that?
It's just you and me, Fantina.
You mean?
That's right. A private dance session with just you. What better way to pay back someone who's always believed in me?
I'm so excited!
I'll call you over when I'm ready.
I can't wait.
It's easier this way. With her, no matter how bad I do, she'll think it's the best thing ever.
Yep. She can be a bit obsessive.
With me, she couldn't care less about you. She's got good taste.
Man, hush up and get this over with. I don't want to hear her scream with excitement anymore.
Fine. I'll see you around. I've got a fan to knock over.
From outside, the breaker box is bustling. You push open the heavy door, but the first thing to grab your ears isn't the dulcet tones from the stage. It's the aggravated whispers of a heated and private argument in the corner.
You should be resting. I'll add it to the list. Eddie, there's no time, all right? There's too much to do, and unless you want us to blow a fuse, we're not going to blow a fuse. Though you might if you don't relax. Everything is well in hand. Look, fine. Just a few hours, but only if you swear you'll keep me updated. Have I ever failed you before? Obviously not. I'm serious, Volt. If it gets worse, you come get me.
Clearly not fully convinced, Eddie chews on his lip. Finally, he turns, blowing past you with barely a nod.
Live wire!
Volt's whole demeanor shifts as he notices you.
How delightful. You're back. You do learn quickly, don't you? I'll have to find some more challenging lessons for you.
Volt's eyes shoot to the lights, and immediately back to you.
Can I set you up with a table? The show doesn't start until later, though I imagine we can find something to fill the time.
The lights begin to flicker again. A familiar occurrence by now, but this incident feels different. The buzzing feels ominous, almost like a warning.
My apologies, Livewire. As much as I'm enjoying our conversation, there are a few things I must attend to. It's nearly time to open for the show.
It does feel like your seat now, even as the power continues to surge and ebb. The lights flicker, the bulbs buzz and drone. The crowd thickens and murmurs anxiously, beginning to grow restless until Volt finally takes the stage.
We've got a real treat for you tonight. According to him, he is a new musician no one has ever heard of. And if they think they have, they're wrong, or my name ain't Johnny. P.S. Don't read that part. Well, read it, but don't say it out loud for amps. It's Steamy Hendrix!
There must be some kind of way crowd here. They'll sell the shampoo too. There's too much a conditioner. I can't get no scalp relief. And then I got this guitar solo planned. And I'll be damned if I know how to play the guitar, but I'll learn it a cappella for you. It goes like this. Wow, wow, wow.
No one knows more about stinkings than Jean-Luc. And this smells like a big one. A turd named P.U.
I always appreciate feedback from other artists.
That wasn't feedback, darling. That was backwash.
You're right. The tastes of audiences are fickle and ever-changing. I'll retool my act once more. That'll fix it.
The show concludes, mercifully. And you wait, but Volt does not come. You get up to leave and you notice Eddie quietly closing the door to the back room and shuffling to the bar to fix his drink.
Oh, for fuck's sake, what do you want? Good.
There you are. I was worried Harper might have trapped you in the laundry room.
Clarence embraces you with relief.
It's your lucky day. Someone else already interrupted me, so now I'm bored and free. Well, since you're here now, you entertain me.
Uncertain what else to do, you dance for Tina. It's...
Do you do everything someone else tells you? It's kind of adorable. All right. That's enough out of you. Look, since you're here taking up my time, maybe you could do me a favor. I'm trying to get back on the market. Yeah, it's a goddamn crime for a gem like me to be lonely every night. I need a partner, someone who understands just the kind of triangle I am. I need someone who appreciates all my angles. Yeah, all of that. If you can't bring me nothing like that, I ain't got no use for you. So get out of here!
You've returned. I knew you would. Tell me, would you hear more of what you mean to me? Here you are. You keep coming back. I can't. It is something of a surprise to me. I've wanted you for so long, even just to speak to you, and now I have it. Somehow it feels wrong. Surely, if you're lucky enough to get the thing you've always wanted, you cannot be lucky enough to keep it. I would lose it if you left. How could it not be? There is no reason for you to choose not to be around me, except for something about me. I cannot say that I would blame you. Of course it would. Sometimes I think I am unbearably selfish for asking you to know me at all. The attic. I do. You're not suggesting you would come to the attic, are you? No. That cannot be. Haven't you learned? No. I'm afraid of what you might think if you saw me. You're right. I am in the attic, but we have something here. We could have something real. It would break my heart to think that all that could be lost in a single moment of laughing or pointing or even a disappointed cast to those beautiful eyes of yours. No, I couldn't bear it, and I won't. Come back to me here. Only here, do you understand? I'm going now, and where I go is only for me.
Have returned. How was your first exercise? Did you enjoy it? Yes! Harder! Always. We train so that we are always as hard as can be. I am proud. This is somehow even more meaningful to me than when I teach the little 1-pound dumbbells. They are cute, but I think they would probably make mud pies out of cow poop if I told them to. You are discerning. You can choose. Have chosen to continue to come to me for training. It fills my heart. We train in many ways. We train to have confidence in yourself and in your goals. Your faith in movement makes the movement that much better for you. I learned that when I was doing battle once and one of my cables came loose. I so firmly believed that I would still slay my enemy. The cable actually flipped around my head and became my weapon. I won that day. For today, we rotate. Are you ready? Rotation is vital for our situational awareness. Danger does not come only from the front, but from all sides and from behind us. Find something heavy in your home. Heavy enough to be a moderate challenge, but not so heavy that you can't lift it many times. place it next to your left foot and put your feet a little wider than your hips. Now, 10 times, pick up that, take a short, and then rest. Just as important as horrific violence. I am so proud of you.
Oh, hello. Goodness me, I hadn't expected to see you in the dark. Nor could I. And since I could not, I thought I'd put my insomnia to good use, polishing the pride and joy of my collection.
Timothy gestures expansively to a collection of pocket watches in front of you both.
I know I promised to help you with your love life, but if you'll help me care for my collection, I think it will achieve both of our aims beautifully. If you don't mind. Why, yes, you've shown yourself to be a reliable, timely person. Why not?
You take a seat by Timothy.
Gently, just like this. To maintain a pocket watch, one need only use a microfiber cloth. Pocket watches are like hearts in that way. Precisely, yes. A proper pocket watch must be regularly tended to with gentle, loving hands. A mechanical pocket watch must, at minimum, be kept clean and wound daily. My watches here are all mechanical. I have no quarrel with quartz.
Timothy seems quite pleased. He beams at you, then allows himself to continue on.
My point is that quartz watches require a bit less care in their maintenance. And I say this is a mistake. Sure, that might make them suited to everyday use for everyday folk. But who needs that? How will anyone know you're dedicated and good with your hands if you're using a watch that runs on a battery? That runs along tick-tock ticking without outside help? It's preposterous, really. Precisely! When you make the rules around interacting with you complex and difficult, only those worth bothering will be able to adhere to them. Trust me, I'm an expert.
Timothy looks over at the watch in your hand.
There now, that'll do. You can just set that down there. Gently, please. Thank you. Your help and courtesy are most appreciated. You and I have been talking for some time now about these things. I hope you have gotten something from these little chats of ours. Oh, my. Well, I'm most pleased to hear you think so. I have enjoyed our conversations a great deal. I had assumed you weren't listening to me in the least, I must confess. To hear that you have taken something from them after all, I am glad indeed. I have much work remaining to do, unfortunately, but if you'd like to speak to me again, perhaps about another topic, you may find me at 9 a.m. sharp. Farewell, then.
As you walk away from Timothy, he seems fully absorbed in his...
Ah, there you are, my friend. Have a seat, won't you? You're just in time to help me with the household schedule. It is quite thankless work, but it must be done nevertheless. Kind of you to notice, old bee. At least someone understands the importance of keeping a schedule in this house. But speaking of understanding, I must thank you from the bottom of my clockwork heart. Your presence in my life has been an affirmation of sorts. I thought perhaps no one would ever understand my various idiosyncrasies. I have dedicated my life to time and timekeeping, not only because of the beauty and order, but because of the safety in it. But it is a lonely life. But you have listened to me. I have begun to realize of late, perhaps I truly can have it all. Friendship and a slavish devotion to mapping out every hour of the day, down to the last second. I am delighted to hear you agree. Perhaps you can help me present the schedule to our colleagues around the house. They'd surely be more receptive to someone as charming as yourself. Capital, just capital.
As Timothy rattles off suggestion after suggestion, it's clear he's more interested in simply being heard than in asking your opinion. Still, the cat clock looks so happy, you begin to feel it too. There's something charming about his obsession with scheduling, even if you can't appreciate it the same way he does. Diana is fully absorbed.
Round and round the I ate a mulberry once. But then I bought the trail mix at a different store. Have you ever chewed on glass?
Finally, her gaze dark.
Oh, there's you there now. Oh, are you there?
Good gibberish. Was a good hanging. I missed a good hanging, chum. The fellow's feet twitched for a full turn of the clock. It's my pleasure to bring a smile to your face. At least I think it is. Who cares in the end? Except for me. I'm not even a me. I'm just a collection of words and mess swirling around. I am lonely again. I guess it's weird. Do you really want more? Consider yourself warned. Fail. Fail. Those stupid pants were covered, but yeah. Get out into the world. I don't like carousels. I can't stand going. The music never stops. Go riding. I'm sure I'll hear all about.
Ah, my dear, you have come back to visit and give me the chance to admire...
Amir's smile falters, his effusive praise coming to a grinding halt.
Oh, my tragedy mars your beauty. It has nothing to do with your gorgeous proportions. It is green, a color that cannot belong in the white statuary of your teeth. Did you have broccoli recently? Ah, that's a strange choice. Well, I'm afraid you have some left over in your teeth. Just, there. Take a look. I'm sure not long. Perhaps you should consider flossing more often. I'm sure Barry would be happy to lend you a hand with it, actually. He's rather obnoxiously reliable. Yes. Your beauty is too luminous to deprive the world of it for 1 second more.
You. I've been thinking. I've been thinking about courage. I've been playing and replaying our last conversation in my mind. And all I can feel now is shame. Because of how much I said. I was so frightened, and I'm ashamed to have been frightened. And I'm ashamed now that you know that you have seen that part of me. I feel as though I want to crawl more deeply into my own ductwork and hide my eyes. Precisely, yes. Have you ever made it go away? Can you tell me what works? Yes, exactly. Oh, somehow I knew I must face it. I must show my face to the demon, and there is a great favor I would ask of you. Will you help me? I do not let myself be seen. This has been my way for longer than I care to admit. I wish I had something of more substance to back it up. It feels strange to wish that something had happened to me to make me feel the way I do, but the truth is, I am afraid. I do not like what I am. No, but for such a miraculous function, I have always wished that I looked more the part. Do you understand what I mean? I am both grateful and stuck. Yes, I do not think that maybe just I wish I do not compliment me. I'm sorry, I don't mean to yell. Please just hear me. You don't have to make it all better right now. I want more than my fear, so I have to confront the fear, and the only way I can think of to do that is to let you see me. So, I am inviting you to the attic. I want you to come up, and I want to meet you, and I want you to see me. What do you think? Wonderful. Oh, I will see you soon.
There you are, sweetness. I was just thinking about you. I told you to swing by. I'm glad you did, because I just finished a shift. I have some time to spare if you want to talk some. Depends on how up and about you are, really. The more you do, the more I gotta do. Ain't nothing nobody's fault. It's the kind of thing I love. I sit in here and I make sure everyone who needs some steamy attention gets it. It's what I'm here to do. Goodness, it's what I love to do. Is this your sly way of asking how old I am? See, where I'm from, it's not polite to do that. Although, moving around by what people thought was polite and correct never really suited me anyway. Let's just say, I remember all the folks who stayed here before you. If you don't mind me talking, I don't mind telling. Truth is, one of the previous folks who stayed here was super cute. Engaged couple, beautiful together. Both of them were. Well, can I give my honest opinion? Neither one of them was as cute as you. Either way, they were here and they set up home pretty quickly. River and I both liked them. They brought so much life into this place. They took long showers together all the time. Just about tapped me dry. Although, I hear they didn't really need my help to do that. Oh yeah, you picking up what I'm saying. But they used to throw these big parties too. Family was always over, and every now and then, they had this little kid who would come play hide and seek. Their favorite hiding spot was in here with me. So I would just hum to him. I miss that little kid sometimes. What? No, the couple just moved out eventually. Now, when did this story become about me? You don't need to worry yourself about who I do and don't be missing. You don't make it as long as I have dwelling. There's a difference between knowing your history and living in it. Besides, you saying you didn't like my story? Well, good. I enjoyed telling it, which reminds me of this one time. Now, you know what? I'ma wait for that one. You wanna hear more? You gotta come back. Besides, it's time I check in on my boy Washford. And you don't? What's not to like about that hunky man? He's just one of the hunkiest hunks that ever did hunk. Ooh, the way he calls out to me when he needs some of what I got. Well, it's enough to get me bubbling. I bless the day you wheeled him into this house. Drysdale's all right, but Washford?
Winifred fans herself with one hand, beginning to lose herself in her own fantasy.
I wouldn't mind going through a couple of cycles with him. Ooh! I think I said too much. What? They got a thing going on? What kind of thing? Like, Do you know the definition of this? I mean, I am talking about Drysdale, but they're just stage partners, right?
Winifred lets out a sigh.
Look at me. Just as lost in thought as I want to be. Don't mind me, Don. Sorry for thinking out loud. Well, I think we better wrap this up for now. Thank you for listening to me spout about nonsense. But listen, I got more stories for you if you ever want to hear them. I'll see you around, sweetheart.
It appears that your intentions have gone awry once more, as the interloper, Lucinda Lavish, stands there instead, striking a pose.
It's me. I said I would return, and now I'm going to give you a choice. Thank goodness. Tell me, lover, how would you like to know me? I sure am. The very best character in the game. I'm Lucinda Leading Lady. Only the hottest of us get to be star. Compliment noted. I've got the most range, the most interesting stories, the most everything. Everything. Check out my range. Glass my Incepti. There won't be any more glass for the winter.
Hey, Chunky! What's going on today? Me and Mellywinks are gonna go to the Boom Boom Zoom Room!
Side effects may include drowsiness, hypothermia, stomach upset, and turning into a ghost. And each of those lines was recorded in only one take. I'm basically the best actress! In fact, I'll give myself that award right now. Best Actress, Lucinda Leading Lady. Oh! What do you think? Yay! Here. To show you my powers and incredible acting prowess, I present you empathy. See you around, my biggest fan.
Ah, you are returned. I am, as you might have gleaned, glad to see you. I've been thinking about you. I'm sure you know by now that words come to me like moths gather round a candle. They flap in my brain and alight in the most delightful patterns. Chaos and winged rhythm, they are my heart, beating to be heard and felt. But to you, who have wounded and mocked and derailed me, I have discovered I have nothing else at all to say.
That guy talks way too much.
So you have returned. Returned, hast thou? I'll confess to a budding interest in meeting you anew. Perhaps sensations new and welcome fill my breast, as stranger, leader, colleague doth present. As I now see mine army is, and though exhaustion yet lies heavy on my lid. Have you a task? Have you a great battle to be fought? Time. Haven't we always time? Time is measured only by our actions. I am aware only of the time stolen by death. Time is the time elapsed between their noble rush and their dissolution. Yes, we've time. But such a stain as ink or blood that seeps with empty... It is my curse. Perhaps, if I could bring you into it, would you consent to learn more deeply of my world? Then I shall show you my companions.
A group of petite pink and blue beings enter from all sides, grouping around Tidus. They cluster around their leader, each striking an elegant and theatrical pose.
I present to you The Dipogen.
The Dipogenes speak as one.
They are mine to command. They are who I deploy into the fray, and it destroys them. Sound buzzers, and our dirtied ensign waves. Victory bought by friends in drowned grave.
Mother! Children! Leader! Soldiers! We rally for the Egypt! Sacrifice! Sacrifice! Sacrifice!
They are mere bit players in an epic they cannot see. And each time I am put away, to await the next, will I be able to throw them unto death again when once more unto the breach they cry once more.
Abyss! Abyss! General! Forward! Onward!
Oh. Not until this very moment did I realize how I have longed to hear those words. I could not have known the new longing that I might find in the fighting of this noble war, aside and equal. To see, and if experience is any teacher, dust draws me in, soft and gray, forgotten, lost not in heart, I see. But leave you must, and you must gift me with an absence. You will fight with us, on field and flirtatious fold. That word is so new. It breaks open like bright candy on my tongue. Go now, before the sparkle can turn to fire.
You're back? I mean, well, let me be a good hostess and fix you a drink. What would you like? Excellent! So, what'll it be? Ooh, that's coming right up.
You drain your glass with impressive speed.
Oh, that was fast. Anytime! Seriously, anytime. I still haven't had any new customers. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. What else do I need? Advertise? You really think that's... Oh. Yeah, I guess that's true. Damn. That feels so obvious now. But I guess if there are no mouths in the first place, that sentence made more sense in my head. Too bad this house doesn't have someone like... So... I guess we're gonna be... Now, we need this ad to be... enticing. But how would we go about that? Yeah, okay. Which of these words do you feel best describes the atmosphere of the tipsy tumbler? Good start, but we gotta bust out the thesaurus. Now, Lyric won't come by anymore after I tricked him into saying some drunk tongue twister, but he left behind some good pages on his way out. How about one of these bad boys? I mean, they're all just different ways of saying cozy. Sounds like a toilet. But Jean-Louis, thanks for the help. I'll drop some posters and post them around. Oh, I'm so excited to show this off. Oh, maybe, or, I'm just so hyped. So, shoo, you're
Ranger, don't you know there's swarmers all over this sector? Sure, they're mostly just lounging around and working on their short game. I see. Listen, Ranger, that ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry. He ain't been talking to anyone. I prayed to the immortals to change his heart. You, want me to pull the plug? I'll pull the plug. You just say the word, Ranger. Plug pulling ain't nothing. Ranger, you're more stubborn than the gamma worm. If you want to get cursed at, just like it'll be my funeral if I can't flush out those parasites by Sunday. The loaf has been really active at night lately. He thinks we don't hear him, but we do. That's gonna be your best bet, I reckon. But don't say I didn't warn you, all right? May the immortals watch over you.
What would you like to do?
Oi, hello. Would you like to exchange cash for bundle? All right.
What would you like to do?
Oi, hello. Would you like to exchange cash for bundles? My mother always so oil you have. Would you like to exchange cash for bundles? How much? It's 10 money for 6 bundles. Good grief! Would you like to exchange cash for bundles? How much? It's 10 money for 6
Mikey hands you your brundles. They shine appealingly in your hand.
Cool. 30 golden bundles for you. Would you like to exchange cash for bundles? My mother always taught so you have. Would you like to exchange cash for bundles? All right.
What would you like to do? I'll take those brundles. 1, 2, 3. You got the with this. If you collect 100 common boots of sure. What would you like to do? I'll take those brundles. You've got the epic gauntlets of stardom. Damn straight it is. You will. Keep working. Good luck. What would you like to do? I'll take those brundles. You got the with this. If you collect 100 common boots of truth, I just like to be there for the. What would you like to do? I'll take those brundles. 3. You've got the legendary cuirass of unwavering magnetism. Congratulations! With this, all of your spec stats have increased by 10. I always get a little emotional when this happens. You know how to pull me just right. What would you like to do? I'll take those brundles. You got the with this. If you collect 100 common boots of good luck pulling, what would you like to do? I'll take those brundles. You got the with this. All of your. If you collect 100 common boots, good luck pulling. What would you like to do? Oh, sorry. I don't want you to come back tomorrow.
Yo, the dope. Make yourself comfortable, gorgeous. Again, not a club. Probably just. Anyway, don't mind us, Pressive. It's gonna be so freaking epic, dog! Got any equipment you need us to inspect? I promise we're very thorough. You gotta inspect. Can't afford to have any sudden equipment failure, a damaged deck, or you could end up like Hank number 6. It's like our sponsor Red Bull always said, safety is one of our top 15 priorities. Safety makes me hard! Oh snap, look at the time. We better get ready ASAP if we're gonna catch the good thermals, fam. Paragliding, homie, is an exhilarating pursuit. High key slaps, dog! It's gonna be totally worth it, even though we might not all come back. No, we're definitely all gonna come back. Red Bull would never have us do something dangerous. There's legit nothing to be concerned about, homie. Because Red Bull, and there's no team, we're except for Hank's number 6, and Hank's number 7, and Hank's number 8. Oh, it doesn't matter, homie. You're focused on the wrong issue. Gotta stay focused, brah. Look, we don't know what kind of Discord you're trying to set up here, brah. Our sponsor would never let something bad happen to us because they value our individual contributions to this team. Well, they value something. You get what we're spitting, dog? So what do you say, brah? Gonna compare or sit it out like some kind of lame-o? Hella dope! Make sure you're totally pumped, forget your fears, and let the rush of adrenaline fuel your flight! Let's go catch some...
Maestro, are you here to listen to me perform? With me? Why not fall in love with music? On to more pressing matters though. I was hoping we could discuss my rider. A rider? It is an agreement between the... I'm sure it's not your fault, seeing as how we've never worked together, but there are certain things I require if I'm expected to give a great performance. Exactly. For starters, I was hoping for a little help with Huvier. Oh, was that his name?
She waves her hand.
You'll have to excuse me. I tend to cluster around the French composers lately. Well, that's just perfect then, isn't it? You can be my translator. Sorry, I'd please tell Huvier that he needs to do something about the dust. It's awful for my pedal. I really did try to explain this to him. I'll need a bit of help with Hector too, I'm afraid. Could you please talk to him about the temperature? I need it at a firm 20 degrees, or it's going to wreak havoc on my tuning. Yes, the only true way to measure hotness, coldness, or lack thereof. I couldn't imagine any other way. Honestly, I think my accent got in the way again. Same with Lux. I like to be lit a certain way. Everyone around here does seem to be a little unrefined. Speaking of, do we have a lighting designer on staff? That's all right. I was somewhat prepared for this. My friend Celeste was on a loan to a community theater once, and she told me all about their adorable little budgets. Now, if it's all right with you, I'd like to get back to rehearsal. Please do let me know what everyone says.
Yo, what's up? Man, the nerve on that instrument. She thinks she's so fancy that she wants me to pay special attention to cleaning her feet. That's not a vacuum's job. If she were nicer, there wouldn't be any dust. Sorry, I just can't tell her I ain't interested.
You look like you have something on your mind, my beauty. Ha! Of course, 20 degrees, could you imagine? What? The nerve. But still, she needs to treat us lowly objects a little less like a baronet. Now then, what was I going to say before this interruption? You're here. Have you changed your mind about wanting to meet me in the attic? Are you checking on my... I am even more sure now. It is okay with me. Please, please come.
Virus, how can I help you spread some lovely rejection this fine day? Let's boogie. My favorite way is to select the option that hopefully this will help you get some choice words. But honestly, I think clicking the worst option is always the most fun. Delicious. Here first.
Reggie puts his hands on.
Hello there. I'm a nice, friendly dateable. Yeah! Next.
Reggie places a hand on his forehead.
Oh boy, I'm super artistic coded. I love music and drawing.
Get it on thick.
Nice. Final.
Reggie twirls a lock around.
Would you pretty please help me on a quest to find my... Sure. All right. Come on back anytime for more.